Hello guys, welcome back. So in this tutorial I would like to show you another strategy that we can implement in TradingView using Pine editor or Pine script. And the strategy is basically level breakout, or it's a price action strategy. This the good thing about this strategy is it can be used in a in different time frames. For example, for scalpers it can be used for 1 minute, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or if you are a day trader or a swing trader, you can use them on a time frame of 1 week or 1 day. It depends on your preferences. Again, so we want to develop this strategy. I will walk you through each line, how I have implemented it, and what are the things that you need to consider while using this strategy for a buy or for a call and for a sell signal. As I said, this has been implemented in TradingView. You need to know, or you have to have your own account in TradingView. It's free. And once you have logged into your TradingView account, you need to open a script. For your reference, I'm using Bitcoin and USD pair. That script has already been opened. And in order to open the script panel or the Pine editor, you need to go down and then look for Pine editor. Simply click on that and it will open the script panel for you. So I'm not going to type it and write everything from the beginning. I've already done it. I want to save the time and want to show you how I've done it. The very first thing is the version number. So Pine script have the different versions of the APIs. The latest one is the fourth. The next point is to write a function. So I assume there are only two, study and strategy. And right now we are using a study. You need to provide your study name or your indicator name. I call it as previous level breakout. And when you put, so it has a second parameter called as overlay. If you put the overlay equal to true, it will plot some kind of indication on the chart that it's a call or sell or the text, whatever you want to say. So this is why I put overlay equal to true. Now this indicator expects some kind of input parameters. In my case, what this price indicator is going to do, it it observes the candle and then it look for the past n number of candles. The n so uh, I've already implemented this script to my chart. You need to go over here. When you click on the settings, you can see it has a property, or it has a parameter called as input length, which is 51. This is exactly the same thing that I have written here. So the length of input, so it's just a function input where the default value is 5 and the input type can be integer. And the title is input length, what you have seen here. And then you can configure it according to your need. So this is kind of variable which you can provide dynamically or through the form in your script. So def well is the default value 5. The type is integer type because I want to compare last n candles, which is basically integer. Good. As I said, the indicator will give a bullish signal or a buy signal if the closing price of the running candle. So if this is the candle and the closing price of this candle is greater than the previous price of the candles. For example, the closing price of this candle is here, this candle is here, this candle somewhere here, and then we see now here's a breakdown. So this is like a price action strategy. And now if this is a breakdown, we can go into a bullish mode. And this is why you see a bullish signal has been generated. So so we have a two kind of signals here. One is a up signal, which I called as bullish, and one is a down signal, which I called as bearish. So first of all, in this case, if I want to calculate the previous, the highest closing price of the last three candles, then I can use the inbuilt function highest, and then highest expects what it has to compare. So it has to compare the high if the highest high length input, so in this case is 5, so it will take the highest or the high value of the past 5 candles. So this one, and check which is the highest value. So in this case, for example, this is the highest value of last 5 candles, and then it will compare with the current candle. So in this case, let us consider our current candle is at 26 March 2021 at 13 o'clock. So the highest price is 52,746. You can see on the right hand side in black color. That's the highest price, and the previous for the past 5 candle, the highest price was 56,626. So you can clearly see this. So this satisfies our criteria, the condition that we have written. The closing price is greater than the closing price of the past 5 or 6 candle, then it's a breakout. So the condition was if the closing price, this is the closing price of the current candle, the candle which is currently running, is greater than the highest of high for the past length input of 5, then it would be a break up entry. And similarly, if the closing price is less than the lowest of low of length input, then it would be a bearish signal or a sell signal. Additionally, we also want to confirm the volume breakdown. So in this profile, the volume of the candle has to be the, so if it's a breakout, so breakout usually occurs when the previous price breaks, and then it should also consider the volume while breaking. So if the volume is also greater than the volume before, then it's a good breakout. And this is why I'm also checking the volume. So if the volume, current volume, is greater than the previous volume, how can you access the previous candle volume? You can do this by indexing. So if you say volume in a square bracket 1, then it gives you the volume of the previous candle. So if the volume of the current candle is greater than the previous volume candle, then this would be true. So B volume would be true. And similarly, for the breakup entry, if the closing price is greater than the past 5 highest high price, then it would be breakup, and similarly it would be breakdown. And the third condition will be it's if it is a green candle or a red candle. So if closing price is greater than the open price, it's a green candle, and vice versa for the red candle. So what is our bullish entry condition? So we want to say it has to be a volume breakout. So B vol. So B vol will be true if the volume is greater than the previous volume. It's a breakdown price breakdown if that's true, and it's a green candle. So if all these three conditions are true, then we would have our bullish entry. And similarly, for the bearish entry, we have different criteria, what we have already calculated. Now it's time to plot them on the script. So the function is called as plot shape. Bullish entry. So bullish entry, so this is a variable, Boolean variable. So if the bullish entry is true, then plot it. So this is a kind of scripting, you don't need to really think about it. Just use it as it is. So if this is true, it will plot it, otherwise it won't plot it. And how does it show you what it is plotted? In that case, you can say my style would be shape dot arrow up. So if it is a bullish entry, it would be arrow up. You can see there's a little arrow below the bar. For the bullish, I choose the color green. If you want to display some text to it, you can write it bullish or call or whatever suits you. In this case, it's bullish. And then you also need to define the location of this signal. So in this case, it's below bar. So in this case, if the signal is generated over here, the bullish will be written here below the bar. And similarly for the sell signal. So this is really a very basic price action strategy, but it can be helpful in many cases. For example, price action for intraday traders, for swing traders, and for how to say, for long-term traders also. So please check it. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel. I will keep posting such kind of videos. And in case if you have any comments or if things are not clear to you, you can ask me. And this indicator, you can find it in TradingView. You need to search for the indicator called as previous level breakout, and then you can find it, and then you can edit it to your own need. I hope you like it. Thank you again.